What's poppin', big sippers? It's your girl, the Brittany G.
And Notorious Till, and you're tuned into another episode of
AunTEA Talk.
For today's sip tea, we have hibiscus mango tea, and we don't have no liquor in it. It's real bitter.
It's the hibiscus.
Yeah, it's real bitter. I need something to sweeten mine up.
You ain't add no agave.
Oh,
It's
I didn't. I thought you did all that already.
No, I don't know how sweet you want yours.
Hold on a second. Okay, so now I've added my agave and I'm going to try this again.
Is it better?
It's better. It just has a weird.
It's the hibiscus.
Okay, but it's not nasty. Yeah,
It's the
not-
hibiscus.
Yeah.
It really tastes like goddamn hibiscus. Like they just took the flower in. For real.
But yeah, it's not bad.
But all right, we're going to go ahead and get into our sponsorship opportunities. So as you already know, we're looking for Black businesses to be our sponsors, such as plant companies to give us some table decor, candles, candle waxes, anything that gets the aroma going, alcoholic beverages, adult games, and last but not least, tea companies. And we back on our tea.
Hey.
And we're going to tell y'all, we decided that we won't be drinking alcohol for a minute.
So that's why it ain't no liquor in here.
We back on our tea.
And also, for other minority-owned business owners, we have a tea shop for you to join where we offer promotional opportunities. So if you're looking for a unique way to promote your brand, or you're interested in a sponsorship opportunity, hit us up at AunTEA Talk Podcast at gmail.com.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into our check-in. I'll go first because
Okay.
I'm excited to hear yours. So,
Can we do what we grateful for then first? And then
Okay.
I check in?
Okay. Well, you go ahead.
I am grateful for another year on Earth.
Yes.
Just came back from our birthday trip.
Yes.
So that's what I'm grateful for.
I know that's right. All right, so now we both 31 years old. I'm grateful for people that give me constructive criticism and that, like, check me. Or I wouldn't necessarily say check me, but call me out about my flaws in the act of doing it. That way I'm able to, like, notice it.
Yeah.
Versus you telling me later on down the line and I'm completely oblivious
Yeah.
to what you're talking about. So that just recently happened to me twice back to back in the past couple of days. And I'm just like, I told him, like, I appreciate you for, like, letting me know that.
Yeah.
Especially I'm in my season of self-reflection and stuff like that. So I really do appreciate constructive criticism just about myself because I want to be a better person overall. Right. Now, for this check-in. So once again, we're in another episode where you hear my voice. It's quite hoarse. So if it happened again, y'all, like you already know, it's either gonna be during football season or when I had a time last night. Okay, that voice is gonna be gone. But over this past weekend, we had a good old Saturday.
Yeah.
Like we had a good old Saturday.
We was with each other literally from
the entire day.
Yeah.
Our Saturday consisted of our photo shoot for AunTEA Talk, y'all. We had a photo shoot and we was able to look at just a sneak peek of our pictures and like we not no picture tape.
And but we did our fucking thing.
We did our thing, and I'm just so proud.
We did not come to
us.
play with you hoes.
We didn't like, and we utilized our entire time to the best of our ability. Like we did so good. I just can't wait till y'all see these pictures.
Yes.
But like I said, we just had an amazing photo shoot for AunTEA Talk. Because we're approaching our 6 months. By the time this episode come out, you'll know it's our 6 months. And then the second check-in is later on that day, our friend wedding. Now, and that's why the voice is hoarse. Because we had a time at that wedding and after the wedding. But no, overall, I'm just so happy that we were able to be guests at the wedding. It was a beautiful wedding. It was real beautiful. It was nice. Like, and that was like, we was talking about, it was like one of our first friends that actually just got married. So we was like super, super excited. And that's somebody that like we really just talked to for real too. So
I was like, how I explained it, because I journal, and when I was journaling last night about it, I was saying just everything about it was beautiful. Like just the love they had for, you could tell they had for one another. The love and support from everybody that was there.
Yeah.
The decor,
Yeah.
just everything was beautiful and amazing. So yeah.
It was a dope wedding. The vibe was there. Then
Yes.
it was just like it was a Savannah State reunion. Like we
Yeah.
literally had a whole section, and,
Yeah.
and it wasn't even playing. Like at the wedding, we all sat by
Like
each other.
yes.
A whole section at the wedding. So just shout out to Jarrell and Sharnae on your wedding.
And they're
your
on their
union.
honeymoon.
Yes.
I was looking at his story
Story.
today, and I was like, I replied, and I was like, now I want to go back on vacation. That water is so pretty.
Yeah.
Ah.
She posted him sleep or whatever. She was like, I guess today wore him out or something like that. And I was like, just like Saturday, wore your ass out. We was going out after the wedding.
Yeah.
Next thing we know, we get a call from him telling us that his wife was knocked out. She couldn't even come.
Face down in the pillow.
Oh, okay, but I'm so ready to hear about this check-in. I haven't been able to hear about her birthday, so go ahead and bless her.
Okay, so Costa Rica was amazing. Like anytime somebody asks me how was my vacation, like that's the only way I can describe it. Like it was amazing.
Okay.
It was a very therapeutic experience. You know, I had time with myself, time with the earth itself, nature itself. But I'm gonna tell y'all how things went. As soon as I got off the flight, right? You know, I put in group chat. My Uber was on the way.
Mm-hmm.
My Uber ended up canceling.
Oh, you didn't even update us.
I didn't want to tell, cause I didn't want y'all to be worried me,
Okay.
and then I get panicked and all that or whatever. So the Uber ended up canceling, and it was searching for another Uber, but it ended up like not finding anybody, so I had to end up getting a taxi. Y'all, the taxi was $60 to get to where I needed to go. And they only took cash. I only had 56 in cash. Do you know this man drove me around to 3 ATMs for
$4?
Yes. I said I got $56. Like it's just $4. Like, and so when I finally did get the money, he said, can I get a tip? No, you not getting a tip, like, cause you really just did the most. So no, you not getting a tip. But anyways, once I arrived at my resort, just the hospitality was amazing. You know, I was greeted. Then they told me I was a part of the preferred club, so I had to go down and check in. So I hopped in the they had my little van, and I went down to check in with the preferred club. Mm-hmm. And shout out to Jamar. He was amazing. Like when I say he took care of me, like he just anytime he seen me, he was checking on me, like and things like that. I had already lied and said that I had a friend. I didn't want to tell nobody I was there by myself. So I told them that my best friend was coming the next day. I was there for the day by myself, but she was coming the next day. But like anytime he saw me, he would check on me and all things like that. Another thing is, y'all, when I got to my room, because when I first checked in, I just ended up going to the bar area because they was like, you know, the room not going to be ready until 3. And so when I got to my room, y'all, it was like I was out of body. That's what I would say this entire trip. Like from the moment I got like to the room, I just was out of my body. Like it was just one of those experiences, like surreal. That room was so fucking nice. I had an ocean view, and it had 2 doors. It had the glass sliding door, and it also had like the little screen door. I promise y'all, the only time I closed that glass sliding door was when I was leaving my room. Like I slept with that door open. Oh my gosh, it was so amazing. And then one of the things that I wanted to do while I was there was journal. So that first morning, I woke up naturally. It was 5 something. And I had already told like one of my friends, like I want to wake up at 5 because you know just different things that I'm reading and hearing. Like that's when just the earth is. I can't really explain it, but that's when you can get the most out of, what you need for yourself or whatever. And so I was like, I want to get up at 5 in the morning. So anyways, woke up, went down to the beach and journaled. Because again, I went nothing but a little 60-second walk from the beach. Yeah. But I was just journaling and just listening to the sound of the waves. And that's the only day that I actually journaled, and I'm glad that I did it. But that was the experience itself. On my actual birthday, I did a massage. That massage, she went rough with her hand. I like, you gotta be rough with my body. Like, all that soft ass, like, nah, I need, that's why I like.
Apply pressure.
Yeah, I need you to apply pressure. That's why I really like men to do my massages, like, just for that reason. But overall, amazing experience. I went out, each night I dressed up. So, had dinner, dressed up. That last night I went to the Asian restaurant on the resort, because I stayed on the resort the entire time since I was by myself. And the staff came out, sung happy birthday, poured me a glass of champagne, had me a cake, like, and it was just so nice. I'm like, wow, I'm really by myself or whatever. But yeah, that's really my experience in a nutshell. Like, it's definitely a place. I have to go back to Costa Rica because I want to experience, so I want to go with somebody else, of course, but so I'm able to experience, and I actually would want to stay at that resort. The Secrets Papagayo, Costa Rica was on point. Hospitality, the cleanliness, like, I was surprised by the food because, like, from the reviews, everybody, they have decent food. So I'm really just going in like, but I had that first meal and I'm like,
alright.
Oh, let me go back and get me another plate. Because the first night I went to the little buffet that was
I'm about to say, first of all, me and Tia have conversations. She be like, man, I just ate one time today. And this just on regular days. Man, Tia was at that resort. Every time I turned around, that bitch would eat.
My mama said, what you finna... Every time I talk to you, you finna eat.
She be like, I'm on my second lunch. My God, bitch, you don't never eat this much at home.
My mama said, every time I talk to you, you're eating.
Yes.
And it was at that moment I was like, damn. I really haven't eaten.
That's funny when me and your mama said that.
And I was drinking like hell too, but I did not take one shot while I was there.
For real?
Not
Oh yeah, she definitely was drinking. First of all, I feel like I was on the trip because she was calling me the whole time. She was calling me the whole time. And mind you, Costa Rica is 2 hours behind Eastern Standard Time. We in Atlanta. And I think it was like 11 o'clock here. It probably was like 9 o'clock there. This bitch was already drunk. I'm like, bitch, why are you drunk already?
Hey, I'm on vacation. That's what you supposed to do, right? I'm not gonna be at home at 9 o'clock getting drunk.
I mean, ain't no wrong with that though. But keep going. I just had to tell you.
I would say my favorite part of my trip would be the sound of the ocean. That's my ultimate favorite part of the trip. Like, I can literally vividly see my view. I can hear the ocean. And like, I went to the doctor the other day and she was checking my blood pressure. So she was like, relax, go to your happy place. I went to my happy place. Was my balcony and that ocean view and just the sound. And it brought my blood pressure down or whatever. But yes, them damn waves, that damn ocean, like, just nature itself is beautiful because I brought my birthday in sitting on the beach alone. And I ended my birthday sitting on the beach alone. So I was just able to just soak in all of that. Like, just, you really can't see much because it's dark, but it was like another, all the way across the ocean, another resort. So, I could see their lights or whatever from a distance, but it was just like, damn, this shit is just so beautiful. So yeah, that's my trip in a nutshell.
Okay, let me ask you this. How would you persuade anybody to take a solo trip?
Oh, definitely. I just feel like that's something that everybody needs to do. And I end up posting a little recap of my trip on my Instagram page.
See, Instagram do what it wants.
Well, yeah, you know, shit don't be in your order. But when I tell you, so many folks was like, "Oh, you're encouraged." Even while I was on my trip, like people were texting me and DMing me, like, "Sis, like you're inspiring me, like you're motivating me to like this is something I want to do." And a lot of folks were responding in the comments like that. And it was a lot of folks that said that they've been on solo trips and they're the best. Like one thing, I'm already a loner in a sense, so one thing about the solo trips, like. Yeah, when we go on trips, vacations, we may have an itinerary. We want to do this. We want to get drunk at this time. We want to turn up. Like, you move at your own pace. Like, you do what you want to do. When I wanted to rest, I rested. Because it was at one night, it was like, bro, that first night, I was tired. I was jet lagged, too. But I was tired. And I'm like, bro, I really want to go out. Because I'm hearing the music. I got my thing open, like, because they have bars and stuff on the resort.
Yeah.
So, and they, I think this night was like they had a live band playing. You know, I love live music. And I'm like, I really want to go out there. But I was like, bro, I ain't proving shit to nobody. Like, I'm finna lay my ass the fuck down. And I'm going to get my ass up in the morning and start my day. Like, the fuck. So, yeah, it's definitely something that I would recommend, whether you do it internationally, domestic, do it. Like, even if you go into the next town, do it.
I'm just happy that Tia was able to do it because that's something that we both always talk about. Like, we want to take a solo trip or whatever. So, I'm just happy that she was able to do it. I'm happy that she was able to enjoy her birthday by herself. Like, not even just that. It was your first solo trip. That was your first time spending your birthday by yourself.
Myself, yeah.
Like your entire birthday by yourself. Like you said, you brought your birthday and ended your birthday by yourself. Like, it sounds like a beautiful experience. But another thing, like how you said you want to go back to Costa Rica. We both been to Costa Rica this year, and both of our experience was on the resort. Only time I went off the resort was when we went to go to ride ATVs. But that was just that. I didn't stop nowhere else, so... Maybe one day we'll go to Costa Rica.
And because everybody kept telling me, like, you need to go to Cocoa Beach. You need to go to Cocoa Beach. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll tell my friend when she get here. And then when I finally hit them with that, oh, she not coming. She ended up getting sick or whatever.
Oh, yeah, I had to fake have COVID.
So, like, I ended up meeting, I met this white couple. They were actually from London. And they were really nice and cool. And then I met this black lady as well. But what's crazy is, I think I got more interaction with other cultures than black folks. Them black folks was not talking to me, like, at all. Like, they was had they hood on their husbands and shit like that. Like, bitch, I don't want your man. That's why I'm here alone. I don't want your man. Yeah. So, yeah. Well, it was a black couple that first day when I was there that was talking to me. But, yeah, for the most part, them black folks went, yeah. But,
yeah. But to wrap that up, so we are, like I already told you, we approaching our 6-month anniversary, but April 1st will be our 1-year anniversary. NYT was out there. We were able to sign up for, I guess you would say, a timeshare experience.
It's called a vacation club, but it's similar to a timeshare, but it's not a timeshare.
And we already discussed that we were going to take an international trip for our 1-year anniversary. So today, we put some different countries of where we want to go in this little here bucket, I guess you want to call it. And we're going to pool. So we're going to figure it out. We do have a wild card in there because one of the places
we had in common.
So
I'm scared. I'm scared.
I feel we're going to pull one online.
I feel like we're going to pull the one that we put in there together.
I like that too.
Let me read it. Yeah, this one of yours. Virgin Islands. Right. So that's where we'll be taking our trip. for our 1 year anniversary, Virgin Islands.
Virgin,
I just
can we
want to
see?
see.
Yeah, I was gonna say something else in there.
Okay, so we had in the box Turks and Caicos. That was our wild card because we both wanted to go there. Bali, that was one of mine.
Okay.
St. Lucia. Wow, that's one of Brittany's. That was gonna be one of mine at
Really?
first. And so this is my other one in. And Capri.
Okay.
Yeah, those are my hours.
So, Virgin Island it is.
That shit is so gay.
That's what twins do. We not even fucking twins. Virgin Islands it is.
All right.
So we're gonna go ahead and get into
These little things right here.
T-flip.
I don't even get excited about T-flip no more.
Okay.
There we go. Your best friend tells you that they accidentally kissed your ex one time while you were together. What happens next?
A hospital run. Duh, bitch. What you mean? Accidentally? You don't accidentally do
accidentally
that.
kiss
You accidentally
anybody.
trip.
Bitch, we got a problem.
Yeah.
We have a real problem.
It's a hospital run because I'm swinging on you.
Because one, it's no such thing as an accidental kiss. That's one. And two, why you just now telling me? She just now the one time while you were together. What? Nah, yeah. It's gonna be some problems.
Yeah.
It's gonna be some problems.
Hell nah. Your significant other has an opposite sex best friend who likes them romantically. Your significant other reasons that it's okay to remain friends because the feelings aren't mutual and nothing inappropriate has happened. Do you agree? Explain. Absolutely not. I do not agree. Because although the feelings aren't mutual, they can easily disrespect me, and I don't deal with disrespect. They can try to make a move on you. Then it can be the time like your best friend. You 9 times out of 10, you do things with your best friend to be intoxicated. They might try to make.
I'm gonna be
It might be one of them days. It might be one of those days something can happen. They be like, oh, they're using it on the excuse of, oh, I'm drunk. Oh, I was, intoxicated or something like that. So absolutely not. That's a no go.
Yeah.
And that's why people don't like their significant others who have opposite sex friends or whatever because they know how shit can go sometimes. So absolutely not.
Yeah.
Not even without a doubt about it. Hell no.
Is it appropriate for your best? Why I keep pulling the best
Best
friend?
friend.
Damn, bitch.
And
What's
then
up with you?
I just put best friend too.
Is it appropriate for your best friend and your significant other to routinely text each other about things that don't include you? Explain. I think it's okay. Yeah, I think it just depends on just if it's like a checkup, like, hey, bro, like, how you been? I ain't seen you, Hey, so, how you been? Like, yeah. But anything, or if it's something that we're trying to plan for, you.
No, it said that don't include you.
Oh, well, yeah. That's the only way I think that it's okay to reach out to your.
So you just checking in on, okay, cool, but to routine, let what it said, to
Routinely?
routinely text,
Yeah.
and it's not including me. No,
Yeah.
what are y'all
the
talking
routine.
about?
Yeah, that routine.
Now the routine text. Now, if my nigga was your weed man or some shit like,
Yeah.
that's a routine text. But just to randomly,
Yeah.
no. What y'all talking about? All right, last one.
If you need a male perspective on something.
Okay, yeah, coming like that. But if
Yeah.
that's why I said, what are you talking about? It depends. If it's best friend, I'm gonna know something. You find out that you went on one date with a friend of someone you're now dating.
Huh?
Are you obligated to tell them? You found out that you went on one date with a friend of someone you're dating now.
Oh, you're okay.
Yeah.
Okay, a friend.
Are you obligated to tell them? I don't feel like you're obligated
yeah.
to tell them, but people won't feel like you being sneaky. I probably would tell them, like, it was just one day. Clearly, it didn't work out.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was just one day. Cause a lot of times you don't know who. So yeah,
Yeah.
I would tell them, but do I feel obligated? No.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But it's gonna go ahead and wrap up our tea flip for today.
And we're gonna get into this hot tea.
Okay, so
What you got for me?
my first question is it okay for your spouse to book a first class ticket for themselves and put you in economy?
No, it's not.
Elaborate.
It's not okay because why are we sitting we're clearly going on a trip together. Why are we sitting separately? Like, no, I don't even have to really, I can't even really elaborate on it. I just think that it's fucking dumb. Like, you got me fucked up if you think you finna fly first class and have my ass in economy. Nah, bitch. I'm finna be sitting in first class and you gonna be in economy if anything.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like, that's just, no. Because now I'm, no.
Yeah, if you were booking a trip for us, like, why would you do that? Like you just
That there is a
it don't
red
even make
flag.
sense. It don't make sense. But this is even more of a red flag to it. It comes from, excuse me, this situation that I saw. It was this this man, him and his best friend usually take like an annual boys trip together, just the two of them or whatever. And of course his wife never goes. So this time he invited the wife and he booked all of their tickets, but he booked him and his best friend first class. Yeah. Him and his best friend first class and bought her economy. And when she checked him about it, guess what he said?
What?
At least I bought your ticket.
Girl, divorce his ass because he already on some bullshit. Like,
They booty partners.
yes.
They booty partners. Then that right there is why men, that's why your women be complaining about what you do for your best friend. Like, y'all, you always want to be with, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Niggas, sometimes niggas are weird. Like,
That's very much so weird. Like, I'd rather be sitting up here with my homeboy versus my girl.
yeah, if anything, if he wanted, because I understand, like, this is usually y'all
Y'all
trip,
trip.
and you
You
brought your
shouldn't
wife
even
on
know-
it.
you shouldn't even-
Put your wife in first place and you and your boy sitting.
Yeah.
Don't do that. You don't do that.
What did she do? Did she say what she did?
They end up not going, and guess why they end up not going? Because the best friend, they go all the way to the airport. The best friend was like, he ain't with this shit. He was like, he felt the vibe was off, and he started. And this is another reason why I said they booty partners.
He mad because she coming.
Yeah, he said, and this is why I told him not to invite you. Yeah, they didn't go. Yeah. He felt like because of this, the wife was fucking up their trip. Granted, if this is y'all annual boys trip, your wife didn't have to come.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
But you should have just left it at that.
Yeah.
She didn't have to come. Like, if you wanted to do something else with your wife, or you wanted to go there with your wife too, y'all could have went there on a separate trip.
Yeah.
Not with your boys trip, because I can understand why he's upset because this is y'all annual thing. But at the same time, like, nah, you don't do that. That nigga dead ass told his wife, at least I bought your ticket. What are you upset for? What? That don't even sound right.
Good child.
Yeah.
So, well, speaking of, so you know, Jay Alphonse, I think that's how you pronounce his name. He plays Lil Murder on P Valley. He's also married. And I'm not gonna lie, I've seen some of the interviews. I haven't gone into details, you know, just looking at him or whatever. But you know, he does explain like most of those scenes, it's a stunt double.
Yep.
It's not him
Yeah.
or whatever. So my question to you is,
I know what you about to say. Go ahead.
if your significant other was an actor and they had a homosexual role, is that something that how would you feel about that?
I wouldn't like it. I don't care if it's a stunt double role or none of that. I wouldn't like it. I just feel like some things you stand on. You implement your morals and your values for that. Like I know it's plenty of actors. I've seen plenty of actors say like they turned down certain things, certain roles because it didn't stand for them. So I wouldn't want my husband. Now, if you was a single man, that'd be cool. But I don't want my husband playing no gay role ever. I don't give a fuck how much. No, I just don't agree with it. But that's my opinion.
I can't. I'm not in that exact situation, so just like on the outside looking in, and based on the things that I've heard, I'm just really half and half about it. Like, because if your ass ain't doing this shit for okay, because you bringing home the money, and you get more jobs based on this one role that you playing, and you ain't even really playing the parts that everybody think you playing. So yeah, it's that thing of, hey, I don't want my nigga out here being homosexual on TV. But shit, at the same time, it's just like, I don't know. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't think I can do it. I tried.
I stand on it. No.
I just tried.
No, I'm just looking like, okay, I hear you, the money. You can do other roles.
I just tried. I can't. I can't.
But that is, I don't know what else he's done before that. To me, I think that's his get out the gate role.
Yeah, because he's on more things like that. That role has opened a lot of doors for him.
I just feel like I would have asked them, is it another role that I can play in there? Like,
or if y'all could switch this role up, but then it would be it wouldn't be the same.
Me personally, I wouldn't. But I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it for other people. I don't want my husband
portraying to be
a homosexual whatsoever. No.
Yeah, I agree with Brittany. I tried to be devil's advocate. I couldn't do it.
Not my husband, no.
I couldn't do it.
Can't do it. I'm not even gonna budge on that one. How the other stuff sound good. Okay, so my other one is,
I'm almost on my tea.
Me too. Okay, so if you tell someone exactly what you want and they agree to get you exactly that, but they show up with something totally different, are you considered to be ungrateful? You got an attitude?
I got an attitude.
You got an attitude, but how would you respond other than just having an attitude? Are you going to tell them, I don't want that, or?
Okay, so I'm going to have an attitude. But I'm not going to really display me having an attitude up front. It's just going to be like, oh, thank you. What happened to what I told you about or whatever? Because we've clearly had a conversation, and did they already agree to get me this?
They agreed.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
They agreed.
Yeah. You agreed to get me this, and you got me something else. I'm not going to say that I'm ungrateful, but no, I want what I want. I told you this for a reason, and you agreed to this, so I'm expecting this thing. Like, no, I don't think it's ungrateful, but
okay. Well, let me tell you this situation. Okay, so I don't know. I guess I seen her like on social media. Someone named Miss LaTruth. You heard of her? Well, anyway, I don't really know exactly what she do, but I think she got like some businesses or something like that. And her younger sister was like her assistant. And her sister told her she wanted a G-Wagon. LaTruth agreed to getting her sister a G-Wagon. They go to the car dealership. Her sister excited as fuck about this G-Wagon. And so she was like, oh, it's over there, it's over there. The one that I showed you that I want is over there. Not knowing that her sister had already bought her a Lexus truck. So don't get me wrong, it kind of was a bratty reaction, but I'm trying to figure out like who would be wrong in this situation, because she was telling her sister like, I don't want that. That's not what you told me you would get me. You told me you would get me a G-Wagon.
Yeah.
Why would you get me this Lexus truck? And she was like, that's a grandma car. Like, she was really downplaying the fucking Lexus. So I can see how Miss LaTruth was like, in her feelings, she was like, you really finna make me mad because you being ungrateful as fuck or whatever. And I think she was like on live, and like everybody who was like in the comments was like, she ungrateful, blah, blah, blah. But she kept saying, you told me you would get me a G-Wagon. Why would you get me this? She was like, but I got you a Lexus truck. She was like, but you told me you would get me a G-Wagon.
Yeah, I can understand the brattiness, but do I think she was ungrateful in the situation? I don't know. I don't know what was the after effect of it. But she was just disappointed in the moment. I don't think it's necessarily being ungrateful. It's just like, damn, I got my hopes high. I'm expecting this, and then I get this, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, this not what I.
Yeah.
And I don't think I would have did it right there and then. Like, especially you knowing.
I think it was just raw emotions.
Yeah.
I think it was just raw emotions, and I don't even know she knew she was on live or whatever, but she was just like, what? What the fuck? What do you mean? This is my G-Wagon.
Yeah, I get it. Because this whole time we headed to the dealership, and I'm thinking I'm finna be leaving.
Like, she on a high about her G-Wagon.
The fuck?
You got me Lexus drive. And she was like, it's better than what you drive. She was like, I don't care. That's not what we agreed on.
Yeah.
Like, you told me.
So, and that's also kind of fucked up on her because now you making these promises and stuff. You agreeing to stuff, making promises, and you reneging. Like,
yeah.
So,
that's why I was like, I can understand both sides.
Yeah.
One, because you spent your hard-earned money and got her a car. But in the same sense, you could have told her, I probably can get you something. Maybe not a G-Wagon, but I probably can
you
get
should
you
have said
something.
that versus promising me this G-Wagon. So, yeah, like I said, I get both sides. All right, my last one. Do you feel like love is a drug?
A drug. I don't know if I would necessarily say a drug, but I do know it can be addicting. And people are addicted to drugs. You can become addicted to drugs. So if you look at it that in that sense, it could be. I've never experienced that, but I know a lot of people have. So I really can't say myself, but I can look at it like that, like yeah, because people can become addicted to certain.
Yeah, I was gonna say, excuse me, I was gonna say, damn, what was I gonna say? I just went blank. Is love a drug? It just depends on how you look at it. I just feel like, honestly, drugs is something that's created. You create love, but it's like a natural form of something. So I don't think it's a drug, but like you said, I think it's addictive. And it can become toxic. It can become all the unhealthy. It can become all those things that a drug can be for you. But do I think it's a drug? Nah, I don't. And the reason why I had asked it, I was looking at some movie. I can't even remember what I was looking at when I put this. But they were saying like how they feel like love is a drug. And I'm just had to pause it and sit on it like, nah, it has the effects of a drug, but it's not a drug.
Yeah.
It's not.
Okay, well.
That wraps up our hot tea for today. We finna slide on to this question of the night.
It's so crazy. It's like everything that we pretty much talked about today, even with the cards surrounded around relationships and love.
Yeah.
Because the question of the night about that. But the question of the night is, how do you feel about a couple asking their wedding guests to give money only as their gift to go towards a down payment on their house?
I think it's a brilliant idea. First off, I'm already the type of person. That's what I personally like people to give me gift cards or money so I can just get what I want anyways. So I think it's a brilliant idea, just like our homeboy, they asked stuff for they wanted us to contribute to their honeymoon fund. So hey, here you go. Like, I just think that's a brilliant idea. I'm spending my money wisely. Like, yeah, you're already going to gift me with something. Just gift me with what I want, which is cash, and it contributes towards something greater.
I agree with that as well because I haven't really been to many weddings in my life, but from my understanding, you give whatever the gift is usually something towards your house anyway.
Yeah.
So why not give me money towards my house that I'm trying to get built? I don't see what's the problem with it, but a lot of people was like talking down on it. Even somebody else who I know that just got married too, they reposted it yesterday and was like, that's a no-go. But to each his own. That was like, I know what our down payment was on our house, and I know how much our wedding cost, blah, blah. So I don't know. I didn't ask them about it, but what he meant by that. But I don't know if he was trying to say, like, their down payment was cheaper than the wedding. I don't know what his motive was by saying that. But either way it goes, like, I feel like I said, like, most times wedding gifts are something towards your house anyway, or something
that's beneficial for the both of you.
Yeah. So I don't see an issue for it. And me personally, I don't like that people show up to things empty-handed anyway. So if they have a request, I feel like even if it goes down to your dress code, like if you want to attend their wedding, follow the rules. Honor and follow their request. Like, this is their day. This literally nobody else's day but theirs. You don't have to participate at all. Like, I don't see no problem with it.
And just going back to who you was talking about the post and the down payment and all that, they not asking you to pay the full damn thing. They just want some money to contribute towards it. Like, the fuck. So yeah, people just always gotta be negative about every little thing that's not traditional. Like, bro, we living in 2022. We not with the regular traditions. Get me what I asked for. Period. So my G-Wagon, get it. Contributed to my wedding fund, get it.
Honestly, I said when I found out that Jarrell and Charnay wanted
that was easy.
I said I might do
easy.
I might do that one.
Because now I don't have to try to figure out what they have, what they don't have, what I should get them, what somebody else may can possibly get them.
Or most times people be making wedding registries and people don't follow that no way. How often do you know somebody goes to a baby shower and they actually follow what they want now? I know definitely not men. I know for sure a man ain't doing it.
I do, because that's
what I'm about to say. Women do sometimes. I do, because a lot of people are very particular at what they want, but a lot of people really don't. So, especially men. So, money, okay, that's easy. But yeah, that wraps up our question of the night.
And we finna slide into this vibe on the man. I'm gonna let you go.
Okay, so my vibe on the man this week is a book that I recently just started reading, and I've actually heard about this book a long time ago, but I just recently bought it. And I'm in between two books right now, but this one in particular, and I was going to wait to start reading it, but as I told y'all, I've been in a funk in the month of September, and I just really need to shake it. I need to overcome my bad habits. So it's this book called Atomic Bad Habits by James Clear. And overall, I'm not too far into the book, but overall, I really, really enjoy it. Like, it's really, like, teaching me new ways, like, how to break my habits. Like, I just can't wait till when I'm done with the book so I can really give y'all a real spiel on it. And then possibly, like, let you read it, too. But, yeah, so far, I'm really, really liking it. I like how you was telling me about the other book, how it kind of starts off like an autobiography. That's kind of how this started off, too. But I really, 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 really like it. So, and I got it off of Amazon, Atomic Habits.
Atomic Habits.
I got it off of Amazon. It was like $13 for the hard copy. So, make sure y'all get that or check it out. And I'll let y'all know how I really like it when I'm done. I really want to be done with it before October is over.
Yeah, that's the same thing with me and my book. Trying to finish before Friday. Well, by Friday.
What's your vibe on the man?
My vibe on the man is Notorious Till. Again.
Okay.
My vibe on the man for a couple of reasons. One, I'm just in this good space. I can just really feel myself growing and, you know, just reaching the levels that I want to reach. And I'm pushing myself, like, even when I don't want to, I'm pushing myself. So I'm a vibe on the man for that reason. But also because I dropped another playlist.
Okay.
So with this playlist, last year for my birthday, I did a Road to 30 playlist. So it was basically just songs over the past 30 years. So from 91 to 2021. Just songs that I enjoyed. And this year, I had so many people reaching out to me like, You ain't doing no playlist. You ain't doing no playlist. You ain't doing no playlist. So I decided to just go ahead and whoop some up. It's called Vibrations of a Virgo, and just really it's about just basically what I'm on for the year 30. I want good vibes. I'm popping my shit. I'm doing all the things that I want to do for year 31. So that's what the music consists of. So I will drop the link. It's on Apple Music, Vibrations of a Virgo. And I will drop the link in the description box. But check me out. I don't think it's public yet. I don't think I made it public yet.
Okay, send it to me.
All right.
All right, but make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share. Also, get active with us on our social media accounts. We on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter at AunTEA_Talk.
And until next time, that's T, bitch.